Hope you guys are ready for another episode of Double D's in your face. That's right.
And welcome back to another episode of Toxic Masculinity, where we are here to entertain, to offend, defend, anything and everything that whatever we want to do here right now. It's I've got yours truly, Dan to be Severn here, and my co-host, the man of men, the hostess with the mostest, Don the Predator Frye, and we're here to talk about all kinds of aspects of either toxic masculinity, what's current in the news, double D's in your face.
All these unfortunate shootings have been going on, like that in Buffalo, and then just more recent, the school. And everybody kind of wanted to get your opinion on what you thought about the situation in gun control.
Problem with what the problem is about the gun control is not enough people had a gun. You know, they would have controlled the situation. You get, an armed society is a polite society, and I'll guarantee you, everybody has a gun on their fucking hip. Everybody's going to behave.
Yeah, and well, the Buffalo, that guy, they obviously it was racially motivated, but he
was just a fucking crazy racist.
Yeah, but he also went to somewhere with very strict gun rules.
Right.
That was he purposely targeted that. He knew that no one's allowed to carry
same thing with
that.
the asshole in Texas. I mean, the gun-free zone. What the fuck do you think?
Yep.
They're safe. It's safe for these fucking cowards to go there and shoot. You don't see them going to a fucking gun range, and start trying to shoot up a gun range.
What are you, your thoughts on how the police kind of held back?
I think they cunked out. They were all a bunch of cunts, and they should have got their ass in there, and they should have got their job going. That's what you do. You sign up. When I was a fireman, the bell rang, we went to work. We didn't fucking wait for it to be safe, in order for us to go in. We got there on scene, we went right in.
Yep.
You do that. You do your barging into a house that's on fire, but you got to go in there. You got to find other people inside there.
Yeah,
but you got to learn how to put this fire out. But then also, are there the human beings are in there? So.
Well, you save lives first. The first thing is to save lives, and then you put the fire out. And that's the same with the police. Their fucking first thing is to save lives, not their own. They don't sit outside until it's safe for them to go in. That's fucking cowardly. They go in there, save those lives that are on scene, and then you worry about your own life. That's what you fucking signed up for.
Do you think that teachers should be able to hold guns?
Yeah, I think they ought to. I think that'll be a fucking prerequisite for some of them. I mean, I know the majority of them are fucking liberals, and they fucking piss themselves at the sound of a gun.
Well, a lot of them say that they don't sign up. They're not signing up to be cops. They're signing up to be.
So what? You're signing up to fucking take care of my children. You know that?
Well, I mean, personally, myself, I couldn't imagine, obviously, my condolences from all of us to all their families and everybody,
God
bless everyone and their families.
Kids. God bless those.
It's horrible. I couldn't
imagine. To me, the kids were nothing but innocent bystanders and all this, and it was a coward that would go in there and use that to make a point. Again, it's. I sometimes look at, I don't know, maybe I've just become a little bit more sinister in the way I think, as I get older there, because I just think a lot of this stuff is already, it's all pre-planned, and they're just looking for, okay, now that this thing happened, let's, how do we use it to the best to orchestrate more control over the masses? It just like you said, they're not. If you walked into a room and everyone's got a gun, you're going to mind your P's and Q's. You're going to watch what you say to people. You're going to watch a little bit more, because if everyone's got a gun, so you're not going to get out of their line.
You're not going to go over there and slap people upside the head,
Yep.
And it's a shame. It's a damn shame that they got politicized it and start screaming for gun control and all that when it's not. The gun is not the problem. The gun's an inanimate object. It's just like this fucking asshole up in Wisconsin who ran over this black asshole who ran over these white people in a Christmas parade. You know, that got dropped real fast. You know, you heard about that for 2 days.
Are we gonna ban cars because a car was a weapon?
Right.
You know, the next thing it'll be like
They should the way some of these women drive.
Someone's gonna grab an ink pen here next time. They're gonna stab someone with an ink pen. Then we're gonna be banning ink pens. It's kind of going, you know, it's stupid.
Well, in your guys' opinion, what do you think could be a solution for this? Is there a solution?
Yeah, people should have guns, and we should require a certain amount of the teachers to have weapons. That's all there is to it, you know. And there should be they should all be locked. You know, campuses should be locked down. You know, from a certain time, and then you buzz them through. You know, one means in egress. You know, and fuck me. You know. And I'm just pissed.
Yeah. Let me help bail you out there, Don.
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is, I was kind of shocked. I think it was in junior high, 7th or 8th grade, when a new slip was passed around that they were going to be holding a gun safety class.
Right.
That's going to be offered, but this was something that was being offered up through the actual school system, that they were offered up, and it kind of shocked me to see this slip being handed out, because I grew up on a farm, and handling of knives, guns, at a very early age. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
my father, he's the one who taught me. My father taught me. I mean, there's certain other aspects of, I'll say, culinary. I mean, you know, he showed me how to kill animals, things of that nature, how to dress them out so that you don't taint the meat, things of that nature. But you know, I'll say other refinements. My mother was pretty darn good there at skinning chickens and things of that nature as well. I mean, she was a master of that kind of stuff. So I learned that stuff at home there first. But yeah, you know, it shocked me that this petition was going around school. I'm thinking, what does this have to do with the school? School teaching you how to shoot a gun right now. I'm thinking, you know, that should be done at home. But at the same token, how many things are being done at home anymore?
Right.
When you look at the fact that usually you have to have 2 parents working almost at all times in order to keep that roof over your head, keep food on the table. You know, there is a big breakdown in the American family residence. How many families even sit down at an actual table anymore and eat together,
Right.
converse with each other? Usually it's you got someone that's got their Walkman on, they're pulling it one pod out of ear just to hear part of a sentence from mom or dad. That's the world that we live in nowadays. Very little interaction, family.
Well,
family
that's
dinners.
teenagers too, though. You know, I mean, teenagers they come home, they just put on their headphones, or they use, back when we were young, they'd go in their bedroom and crank up the stereo, you know, and you know.
See, I don't know. How many people even know what a stereo is anymore? We have to go to the Smithsonian Institute there to bring out a stereo.
They play a radio. I mean, they play a record. Yeah, they play a record.
Yeah, at the show, this big disc grader. You mean it's not one of those spinner things? Yeah.
You know, 8-track reel to wheel.
I mean, when you think about all the things that we have seen come and gone already in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
You know, that we thought they were great inventions when we were young, but now it's kind of like
the airplane. Look at come on.
The wheel.
You saw the wheel of the airplane. I mean, you know, you ought to be just fascinated.
You know, but I just wish I was sharp enough to created that wheel. You know, I was trying to go with some kind of a game out of it. But flipping tires wasn't the deal. You know.
Oh, yeah, you're so used to carrying the bucket on your head 5 miles for water, you know.
Just one bucket.
Running from that T-Rex.
You gotta make too many trips that way. You gotta carry multiple buckets. Come on.
That's true.
All right, so now we're living in a strange world, strange times, and anymore Americans need to question what is the real agenda behind some of the things that they're trying to do. You know, trying to say that what do guns have to do with this? Well, the fact that, you know, there are people that are trying to say guns are evil. We need to take all guns. Though they're only going to take guns away from the good people.
Right. Right. The bad people are sure
The
going to
bad
have.
people, yeah, the bad people will always get guns.
Well, like they are now. I mean, only the bad people are committing the crimes.
Yep.
You know?
But if you had, but just like you said, Dad, if there's more people that were carried at that point in time, the moment that they pull it out, I guarantee you, would those bad people have gotten out of there? Nope.
No.
They would have been they would have been dropped right there on the spot. And as far as I'm concerned, would have saved the taxpayers a lot of money of taking them to trial.
Yeah.
And then incarcerating them for the next 20, 30 years at taxpayer cost. No.
Oh, it was like about a decade ago. Had some crazy bastard here. I know his name, but I'm not going to say it. So fuck him. You know, he ended up shooting the congresswoman here, and he killed a 6-year-old girl and a bunch of others. And you know, and Arizona, instead of panicking and saying, "Oh, we're going to take guns away," Arizona said, "Okay, what we're going to do is going to let everybody carry concealed." You know, if you can carry a gun, you can be concealed. Now nobody's going to know who's going to have a gun. And I tell you what, that hasn't happened since.
I was at Safeway when that happened.
Yeah.
He was.
Were you really?
Yeah, he was actually right. And I was in front of him in line. If you look at the security cameras, yeah, it's crazy. And I almost went out that front door. I changed my mind and went the other way, out this other exit by the deli. And by the time I was crossing to go to the street, that's when he came out and started shooting. And I just ran to my car. By the time I got to my car, the gun stops like he had went through a clip.
Right.
And
wow,
he was trying to get another clip out. People rushed him,
Yeah.
and he tried to run, but they got him. And that was crazy. It was a crazy day. Let me tell you, it was nuts. But like you said, if people, had guns, and like you said, it hasn't happened since.
That's right. That's right.
And I think there need to be more cops at schools. Like, why can't there be more cops walking around?
Right.
Like they're with guns.
Right. There should be, just like in Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We should recognize the problem, and the problem is not a gun. Gun's a tool. What's happening is these people are using they're over medicated, so they've lost their fucking mind.
Well, yeah. Well, everyone gets babied nowadays with and it's just
we don't want to be we don't be bullied.
Well, that's
I was bullied,
Yeah,
and I turned out great.
Well, you need to get bullied.
Yeah, it happens.
Sure, you did there, Don.
Well, they're saying this kid was bullied.
Right? They're saying too fucking bad. It's part of life. Everybody gets bullied.
Exactly. And now, but now the answer is, well, I'm just going to go grab a gun and shoot people.
Right.
Right.
And go home to mom.
Well, he even tried to kill his grandma.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to blame it on racism and other things. I mean, this guy tried to kill his own grandma. There's something wrong in this guy's head.
Yeah.
It's.
Guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So
I'll just say common sense is not right comment here right now.
No,
there's some really easy fixes. You just got to watch out for our government.
Yeah.
I keep looking at our government. I go, our government does not have we the people's best interests at hand whatsoever.
You see, that's the thing is that Constitution was almost an anti-government piece of paper, and that's why every government hates it.
Yeah, because people realize all these people are elected officials.
Right.
Who pays for their salaries? We do. Our taxpayer dollars goes to pay for salaries. So thus, we're their employers.
They don't see that. They just leave.
I know. They look at us as the peasants and that they're the elitists.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's again that's got to change. Again, I still say more term limits have got to be imposed because that way you don't keep.
Well, they won't
terms
do it.
Like
they're the fucking ones that make the laws.
Oh, of course, because they want to stay in there until they rot.
Yeah, I mean that asshole from Kentucky. I mean, now his wife's from China, and I mean everything he does is in the favor of China.
Yeah. Do we have any bright subjects that we could talk about? Something that would put a little, ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
Make make the dark cloud and the rain, and
So,
have
here
we
we
can have
go.
a rainbow come across. I even had to say like that because if I say the rainbow comes across, we got
no
all
rainbows. No.
The rainbow's been ruined.
Yeah, we lost the rainbow.
Yeah, no,
So-
I want to
so
take the
here-
rainbow
We
back.
want the rainbow back. Yes.
Here you go. Here's,
I
here,
didn't
here's
get the
something
vote
from
on
the
that day.
fans.
No.
No, nobody did. The rainbow was stolen, just like the election. But here's a question from Andrew Simpson. This is a statement for Don. So about a week or two ago, you went to Vegas, and you ran into somebody named Andrew Simpson at the airport. I guess says I just flew in from Tucson, heading to Spokane, Washington. And I had the all-time pleasure to sit down and share a shot and a beer with Don Frye. I recognized his voice from across the bar in the airport. I was so stoked. And then he says he had honor. It was an honor and pleasure to meet you.
No, it was in Tucson here, not.
Yeah, well,
not in
it
Vegas.
wasn't here. Yeah, but you were on your way
Yeah,
to Vegas. And
yeah.
he here in Arizona, and he was on his way to Spokane.
Yeah.
And so you were probably waiting to leave. Yeah.
Very good. No, I was just waiting around for the bus to show up. What the fuck?
Yeah, see, sometimes I pick up what's going on.
Well, you're quick.
Hey, you know.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, that's cool, man. See, sometimes it's okay to meet your heroes. And
I don't know, but I
Who
think
said
Don
he was
can
my
be
hero?
See, this is from I don't know, Little Fringrino says, with all due respect and admiration, Mr. Frye, you are the real life version of Yosemite Sam. You're a legend. I heard that he might be one of the characters they might be wanting to get rid of next out of Looney Tunes and shit.
Oh, I can believe that. He has guns,
Yeah,
yes.
guns and
he was gutted and he was too masculine, wasn't he?
Yes, much too masculine. He has a mustache. Yeah. Thank you for watching another episode of
Double D's in your face.
You better like, subscribe, and share, or I'm going to come to your house.